Good morning, everybody, and welcome to day 2 of our 3-day yoga experience. Believe, trust, transform. We are really excited today to bring to you the theme of the day, which is trusting your inner strength. So, if you ever wobble and feel like you could use a little bit of support, then today is the day to connect to the true beauty that is inside of you. We're going to kick off the day with a wonderful 30-minute yoga practice with Kylie, and she'll be guiding us through some beautiful movements to help promote those feelings of physical and mental strength and clarity and help us to bring this into our days today. So whether you're joining us on Hopin here, that's wonderful. You can have a little look around and see also the replay section if you want to revisit this session or any of the others. And also if you are joining on Facebook or YouTube, and if you find any of this useful and you think it would be helpful to a friend, then do share as well. So I would love to introduce you to Kylie. She is here with me now. And good morning, Kylie. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing great. Excited to start the day with you all.
Wonderful. Thanks so much. So I'm going to hand over to you now. Have a wonderful practice, everybody. And I shall see you at the end.
Thank you. Welcome everyone to our half an hour practice to tune into inner strength. I invite you to come with a cushion if you want to be seated comfortably on it or without. We will shuffle our sit bones, find a comfortable place in between as we align. Placing the palms to face the sky on top of the knees. I invite you to close the eyes or soften the gaze towards the ground. We take a breath in together, and out the mouth we let it go. Breathing in, aligning our spine to get tall. Breathing out, gently releasing, squeezing down. Inhale and exhale. And softly let the breath come back in and out the nostrils just to release and settle. I invite you to focus onto the fingertips. Allow the thumbs to connect to the ring fingers as we join thumbs to ring fingers into a hand gesture or a mudra that connects to strength. It is called Rudra Mudra, which promotes strength and vitality as we tune into the theme of today to build that circuit of strength from within. Let's connect to how it feels as these tips of those fingers touch, and let that flow through us from hands and shoulders all the way to the spine and to the legs and the feet. Let the breath flow at its normal pace, allowing the body to arrive, the mind to settle, and clarity and strength to be here and now. I invite you to gently focus on the inhale. Allow the chest to get bigger. And exhale, the chest returns a bit closer and down to the ground. We breathe in through the nostrils, out the mouth, as if we want to fog a mirror or clean our glasses. Breathing in through the nostrils and out the mouth. Inhale and We continue the same action on the exhale, however, with the lips sealed. Inhale through the nostrils. So there will be a sound that we hear within, and that is just the fogging action that happens with the lips sealed. So I invite you to drive into this breath and maybe have the eyes closed. Inhaling in, exhaling. What we are currently breathing into is Ujjayi breath, which means victorious breath, which also strengthens the vocal cords and awakens our voice before we express ourselves. So breathing in fully, breathing out, lips are softly sealed. We'll have a cycle of 5 to begin with. After a cycle of 5, we pause and notice how we feel. The fingertips that touch each other and the breath that courses through the body. We invite another cycle of 5. Inhale through the nostrils and fog the mirror, but with the lips closed. Allowing the lips and the tongue to move as need be. If we want to swallow saliva, we stay with the fingertips still in contact. Blink the eyes open if they were closed and have a look around. We inhale, bring the palms all the way to the side, pinkies down. Stay with the hand gesture, stay with the mudra. Exhale, draw circles with both hands. Breathing in, breathing out. We start to wake up the shoulders, the back body. Feeling the motion going clockwise with the hands and reversing. At any point in time, if you want to come back to the Ujjayi breath, you may, or stay with just in and out the nostrils. Breathing in, we come into bigger circles, taking more space around. And breathing out as it's down. Choose your own pace. Choose the size of your circles. And reversing with bigger circles as well. And coming to a point of stillness. The fingertips still are in touch in the same hand gesture, the same mudra, or we may let go. Just notice how it feels as the arms, the shoulders start to feel alive. Inhale, widen the chest. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, widen. Exhale, inhale, bend the elbows. Exhale, align elbows and shoulders to the same line. Breathing in, we open. Breathe out, forearms kiss. Inhale, exhale. Option to bring the Ujjayi breath or stay with your desired in and out breath nostrils. Beautiful. We move. We allow the spine to also feel the motion as it wakes up belly, and also the hips may come together. Last 5 as the forearms kiss. Stay lifted. And we meet with forearms kiss. We stay. You can feel the fire, feel the strength in your arms. Let go of the mudra. If it was still adopted, wiggle the fingers and open the arms, pinky down, thumb up. Stretch, stress, extend the space between the fingers and relax, release. Have a little shoulder roll. We bring our cushion away as we move towards tabletop. So we meet with hands, shoulders in one line, hips and knees in one line. Notice how it feels to change alignment. Nose points directly down as we gaze between the thumbs. Breathe in, open the heart, soften the belly down. We gaze up. Breathe out, look towards the fingers, the knees, the navel. Press the spine towards the sky. Inhale. Allow the heart to open. Exhale, returning within. We continue to undulate the spine, feeling openness and returning within the body. Eyes can close to connect to this inner landscape. And we meet with a neutral, just allowing those residual movements to be felt. Inhale, connect to the right knee. Exhale, lift it. We draw circles with the right knee. Once again, choose your pace, choose your size of the circles, letting the legs and hips say hello as we start the day, drawing big circles, small circles, staying in the same direction. And we stay stable in the two hands and left side of the body. Reverse the circle towards the hands and down, breathing in and breathing out, pressing into the hands carefully and pressing away. We press on all four corners of the hands and return back down. Feel the difference between the right and the left. Inhale, connect to the left side of the body, left leg. Exhale, lift the left knee. And we draw circles. Starting small and getting bigger. Noticing how much the knee moves up towards the sky. We start to feel the strength in the glutes that support us. And reversing. And there might be sensations and tingliness and warmth that wake us up. And we welcome those feelings. And coming back down. Staying, just feeling the sensation in the legs. Gently tuck the toes, breathe and lift the hips up high. We meet in our downward dog. Pedal the feet. Bend the knees as much as needed. Maybe the belly go closer towards the thigh. Inhale. We shift our body forward into a plank. Exhale. Press the hands away. Stay lifted. Breathing in, breathing out. We return to our down dog. Inhale, forward. We meet. Exhale, buttocks go towards the sky in our downward dog. We Roll from front to back, shifting the weight, staying on the toes, lifting the heels, hands take more of the weight. Notice how that feels. No rush in coming forward and back. Feel the strength from tips of the fingers to the toes. We move one movement, one breath. And we may invite Ujjayi breath. If at any point the body wants to have a rest, that is always welcome. Last 3, forward and back. Walking the feet towards the hands with feet still folded in two, just allowing the body to dangle from side to side until we come to stillness, aligning head over heart, heart over the pelvis. We slowly come to stand, taking our time to meet in this vertical position. Notice your posture, how you stand, and how does it feel to be standing? We come to face the long side of the mat, shaking the legs one at a time, and we meet in the middle, so inner edges of the feet are parallel. Breathing in, stand nice and tall. Breathing out, press the toes and the heels equally. Inhale. So we have a few options. Exhale, we're going to shift our weight from side to side just to feel the edges of the feet. Option 2, go towards the left. Shift all the weight towards the left, and the right leg peels off. See how we feel. And this right foot might go towards the ankle or calf or towards the inner thigh. So see what feels best. If you have a friend to hold on to, you may do so as well. And once you've found what works, what feels good, we come to gaze forward at something that does not move. It might be an inanimate object, just a dot on the wall or outside the window. Find your fixation point. Hands are on the side of the hips. Breathe in, stand nice and tall. Breathe out, press into the big left toe. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in, maybe both hands come to the heart. They press in together. Exhale. Elbows stick out. Options to come. Breathe in. Arms may go up. Breathe out. Stay. Opening the heart, opening the chest as we did earlier. Feeling that expansion from the heart and strengthen the arms. Breathing in. Breathing out. Now, if we are a tree, maybe there's wind around and our tree might move. So the arms may have a little dance, or we might be a very strong and sturdy tree with no movement at all. Gently, slowly letting go of our tree, giving the legs a shake and shifting all the way to the right. Option 1 to stay towards the ground. Option 2 below the knee, above the knee. Find your posture, hands meet on the hips. Long breath in, soft breath out. Inhale, hands to the heart. Let's see how that feels. Exhale, press into the right big toe. Breathing in, breathing out. Option to open the arms all the way to the side. Wobbles are welcome. And we can always find ourselves and catch ourselves. So we might push our hands away to the side. If there is any way, any shape you want to move into, that is very much welcome to see where and how balance stays, keeping the fixation point forward, and the rest of the body may feel expansion as we keep a strong gaze and the breath stays with us. We come hands to the heart and slowly hands to the hips and keep the legs a shake. We breathe in to shift all the weight towards the left. Breathe out, peel the left as we go into another exploration. Option to hook the right leg on the outer edge of the left. We may bend further. That's option one. Option two, we lift the right, bend and wrap around so we only stand on the left leg. So see what feels good. Once we have balance in the lower body, we breathe in, open, arms fly to the side, right arm goes under, left arm above, wrap around. We may get palms to touch or back of the hands to touch. Shoulders and elbows are in one line as we sit, maybe a bit deeper, gaze forward and forward. Focus on the same point if it is in your line of vision. And option two, maybe sit a bit deeper. We might wobble, and it is okay always to come back in, feeling the strength in the legs and the arms, softening the face, and let the breath flow. With slow control movement, we unravel the arms, lift and unravel the feet, and plant both feet. How does that feel? Having a little shake in the middle, and all the weight comes to the right. Option to bend both knees and hook onto the outside edge of the right foot. We may stay here or wrap around so that the only standing leg is the right one touching the floor. We find balance, nice and straight spine. Inhale, arms go up to the side, palm face down. Exhale, left palm down, right palm up, and they wrap around, shoulders and elbows meet. Notice how this composition feels. Might be a bit wobblier or stronger. Option to sink a bit deeper as we sit. Breathe and gaze forward. Maintain that focus. Breathe out. Press firmly into the right big toe. Breathing in. Stay lifted in the shoulders. Breathing out. Find comfort in where you are. Inhale. Exhale. We start to unravel arms. Unravel the left leg as it goes slightly further out. We heel toe in a one-legged stance with the heels in and toes out. Inhale, arms go up to the side, palms touch. Exhale, we sit down into our goddess squat. Shift from right to left. Just noticing how our joints, our hips feel. Breathing in, breathing out. Hands come to the heart. Open to the side, palms face down. Right palm under, left palm over. We wrap around and press palms or back of the hands together. Find stillness in the knees and the legs. Breathing in, we lift our gaze up. Breathing out, we fold forward. Knees bend as much as needed. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale. Maybe sink a bit lower. Breathe and lift. Breathe out down. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. We got this. Breathing in. Feel the lift. Breathing out. Return to the ground. Inhale. Exhale, we stay down. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In and let it go. Breathing in, come back to center, unravel the arms, have a little shake of the shoulders, and left arm down, right arm up. We wrap around, sink a bit deeper. We stay still. Breathe in, feel into the right toe, right heel. Breathe out. Maybe we lift the right heel up. Breath in, breath out. Right heel down. Inhale, tune into the left foot. Exhale, maybe the left heel comes up. Breathe in, breathe out. We alternate. Lift in the left heel, lift in the right heel. We may lift as much as we want, or we may not lift at all, or stay still. Find what feels good for you. Arms stay wrapped around as we hug the palms and find strength in the heels. Option to lift both heels at the same time. And slowly straighten the legs. Gently heels come down and we come back down into a forward fold. Unravel the arms, heel toe, so that we meet. And just dangle from side to side. Breathe in and out the mouth, let it go. Sounds are welcome. Inhaling, feeling the strength in the legs, the arms, exhaling it out. Long breath in and soft breath out. We turn towards the short edge of the mat, bend the knees so that we meet into our tabletop. Notice how we started here and how do we feel at this moment. Allow the hands to walk towards the corners of the mat and the knees to move 5 centimeters away from where they were as we sink the heart to the ground. Chin or forehead may go down, allowing the armpits to melt further and further down. Let the buttocks go high towards the sky. Feel the strength in this extension, in this heart opener. Come back to the breath and let the body breathe. Gently we lift ourselves to come up into our tabletop. Allow the knees to go as wide as the mat, toes to kiss, and buttocks go towards the heels as we find more and more connection to the ground, more space. Chin or forehead down, meeting in child's pose. And resting, feeling the movements we've done and meeting stillness as that happens. With ease, we slide our body forward to come onto our belly. And as we come onto our belly, we flip to find ourselves with the belly that faces the sky and palms by the side to relax the whole back body and release further and further down. We tune into longer exhales than inhales. as we bring about what strength means to us and a clear mind to tune into strength of being in this body, in this mind, heart as well. Slowly, we bring some movement in the fingertips, the toes. Lift the arms above the head to stretch. Turn the body into a fetal position as we sleep on one side. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale to come back up in a seated position, in whichever comfortably seated position with legs crossed. Exhale, find a comfortable sit bones alignment. Bring the hands to the heart, eyes close, and we bow down to our heart space. Thank you for starting your day, taking care of the body, taking care of the breath, the mind, as we tune into strength and what that meant for each of us individually. Thank you for this practice. Thank
Thank
you.
you so much, Kylie. That was
Hi.
magnificent practice. I certainly
Thank
feel
you.
I hope everyone does. Wow, that was really lovely. And I hope everybody enjoyed it. And we are here for a couple of minutes. If anyone has any questions for Kylie about the practice or about yoga in general, you're welcome to type them in the chat box. I have a question for you, though, if I may, Kylie. Um,
Sure.
I love the idea of the mudras and them having different that you cultivate different energies when you bring your hands
Mm-hmm.
into gestures or your body into these gestures. And I am quite familiar with practicing mudra during meditation, and I really liked how the mudra came into some of the poses as well. I would love to
Mm-hmm.
know if you use mudra any other time in the day. So, if you have a mudra that helps you to cultivate strength, could you use it when you're sitting at your desk and you're about to jump onto
Uh-huh.
like an important phone call or in the supermarket queue, or would you save it just for practice?
Oh, I love that question. I often use mudras when I'm using the computer, if I'm typing with one hand and the other hand, depending on what position I am, or if I'm on the bus, even, I would be having one hand in the mudra. I can show you my favorite mudra, which is called Kashyap mudra. So the thumbs go in between and these four fingers go down. So thumbs just slots in between. And this is like a turtle, a hand gesture it's called, which is meant to balance the right and left side of the body. So it brings more balance, brings more focus, and also is a way of recharging. So I often do that with my hand that's idle. So then I'm still focusing on it. And usually a mudra has to be practiced for at least 5 minutes. And oftentimes, if we're using one hand and not the other hand is just lying there. So I would say as long as you have one hand free and the focus on it, it is still um, beautiful to involve it in your daily practice. There is more focus with meditation, it's a different intention. And there's also this mudra that helps when I'm talking in public. So that's often maybe you've seen it even when people on the TV do it. So it's very much easily incorporated in everyday life, I would say. And it's a beautiful, simple practice.
I love it. Thanks so much. Yeah, I see you see speakers holding their hands like this.
Yes. Yeah.
That's
It's the reason.
fantastic. Oh, thank you.
Thank
There's
you.
some lovely comments here as well. People are saying, what a
Oh,
great
yay.
way to start the day. And isn't it marvelous to start with an energizing
Oh,
practice?
thank you.
So I just share
I
these
hope.
comments here.
Sure. Oh,
Um,
yeah, I can see them now. Now they're popping up. I wasn't seeing them before. Thank you
there
for
they are.
joining, everyone.
Thank you so much. So thank you, Kylie. Have a wonderful rest of your day today,
Thank you,
and
Carrie.
we'll see you soon.
See you
And
soon.
everybody else, we really hope to see you again later on today. We have a session at 1 p.m. with Sarah, and she is going to be guiding us through a mindfulness practice that helps us to recognize thoughts as thoughts. So I'm really excited for this session. And if you are somebody with a super busy mind and you get a bit wrapped up in your thoughts, which I certainly am guilty of, then I really would recommend coming along to this mindfulness session. It's going to be a beautiful practice, whether you are able to come on your lunch break today or you have a bit of time, or if you catch it on the recording, that's also welcome. And then this evening, we also have a wonderful session with myself, and I'll be bringing a little bit more yoga philosophy your way to help you recognize fears and how our fears really are linked to beliefs and our belief system, and maybe a way that we can shake that up a little bit. So, really, today is all about trusting what is inside of you. Actually, what is inside of you knows best if we can just quieten down for a second and listen. So, thanks again, everyone, for being here live or on the recording. Thanks to Carly for that great practice. And we see you all back here at 1 o'clock. Bye bye.